Hey, it's Minecraft Mama here. I'm in the city. A bunch of different people have built and buildings and helped build different things in the city. Right now, I'm kind of standing in the center. There's a park right in the middle of the city. Got some tall buildings. I'm actually standing right outside of our Hall of Justice, which is loosely based on the courthouse in my hometown. I'm going to kind of go around the square here. We got the fire station. This is Blockville, by the way. The police station. Here's the museum. Got our cool dinosaur on the outside. I'll do another video showing you the inside of the museum because it's pretty cool in there. Over here, there's a theater and a restaurant, I believe, in there. Kind of going around the square. We got a botanical garden. And then in here is a restaurant. Oh, that is not loading. Oh, interesting. There we go. And then the rest of these buildings that are kind of around the square, they are combinations of like office buildings and apartments and stuff. In a different video, I'll go through and show what's inside some of the buildings. This cool brick building on the side was my friend's daughter built that. That wild looking nightclub down there, my son built. Then we kind of just down that way are there's some like townhouses and apartments and stuff. This little building over here is a post office. There's a little furniture store over here. Alright, I'm going to kind of go around this way. This wacky little, I'm not sure what kind of shop he was making that in. I don't think he ever finished. My nephew started making that. We have some other little shops here. That's one of my subway stations, which I'll do a separate video about the subway, which is pretty cool. We have the school here. I kind of made the school on the outside of the town because I'm going to just zoom up real quick so you can see off down that way. There's some of the houses and stuff and the farm that we started with over there. Then we have around here, it's a little bakery. I have a church, hospital. I have this little cemetery that my son put in. Herbal remedies. There's a whole bunch of different little shops. One of my son's friends built this little shop. This cool little another nightclub. I'm gonna kind of zoom down here. This is the Blue Plate Diner. And then if you go this way, like down that way, that takes you back to the park in the middle of the town. And then over here, there's some cool more little shops. The bail bonds, which is not that far from the courthouse. So here's the Blocktown Community Pool. We have a little ice cream shop. There's a record store there. Either my son or my nephew built that. I'm not sure what it was supposed to be. And then this is kind of the back side of the museum. I'm going to kind of zoom over here. That over there, this is the college, which I'll do a separate video on the college. And then we have, this is a hotel, which, because it's not loading very well, you can see some of the insides. But I will do some videos where we go inside the buildings. I just didn't want them to be too long, and I'm going to kind of just go around. There's a little gift store here since it's near the hotel. And then that's looking into the subway. I think that's another subway station there. And then we have some more. Here's a little bookstore. And then most of these are like have a little shop on the bottom. And then as you can see, since it's not loading all the way, have apartments on top of them. So this is kind of more of a outskirts of the city where we have shops and apartments above the shop kind of thing. And then here we have some rooftop volleyball. And then this is a community center, and there's a community greenhouse, and then this is the community garden. And then that's the back side of that restaurant that's on the front. And then this, my nephew built this. This is the casino. And then this is another building. It has some restaurant, and then I believe it has apartments on the top. And then this one has a cool, I'm going to go all the way to the top, has a cool rooftop garden on it. It's part of the penthouse. But that's pretty much it. I tried to, I'm going to go to the top of this building here so you can kind of look out over the park. But we try to put a bunch of different types of buildings, different colors, stones, but keeping it looking kind of city-like. We have some paths going through and a few little pavilions in the park. And really whatever people could dream up, and got approval from me, of course, we put in here. And I tried to make sure, again, we have the road going through here, that concrete that I used, the gray, I use that as road through everywhere, which I'll kind of do a couple videos where these roads go far, far away. But that's pretty much it for the overview of downtown. If you see anything you think is cool, comment below. If there's anything you think I need to add to the city, let me know. I'm not a city girl anymore. I grew up in the city, but now I live in a small town, so it's kind of a cross between small town, small city stuff. But it's fun. We have fun doing it. We have fun building it, and because it's such a big area, a lot of different people can do a lot of different things in here. Again, this was Minecraft Mama, and let me know if you see anything you like, or again, if you think of anything to add, let me know that too.